Unused. This yellow, like, what the hell? We need to switch this to the dark version. Configure window. Let's see, window theme. Where's that at? Tools options. Appearance. Window, look and feel. It's not the one I wanted. I should show you like an example of what it looks like. Can also export or import settings. Import. Not an import source. Apply, okay, restart. Maybe there's a dark theme we can download. That's still alright, NetBeans, dark theme. Dracula layout for NetBeans. Alright, so we got it downloaded. Now we need to install it somehow. Let's see. So that's a plugin, so here we go, plugins. Oh, there's a list here. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our okay, so it's showing errors now by highlighting the entire line. Good. That works. So now game instance weapon. Okay, so what we'll need to do is let's rename, well, let's go ahead and rename this to then we'll add in the other ones as well. New JavaScript file called RPG objects. Actually, what we could do, forget this. Delete these, yes. Should be able to add from existing. Or maybe paste them in there even. So let's go to, let's see. There we go. Let's see, we didn't change anything here or here. Well, we'll still need this probably. Actually, we'll probably need all this. So, well, maybe plugins too. Okay. Does that fix any of this? Of course not. But that'll be fine, so. I'm more interested in the other stuff, like, where was that line at? Down here in the scene somewhere. Please tell me it's going to show it properly. So what line is that on? Console 420. Hey, 420. Well, it's not showing up as purple, but it's not showing up as incorrect. Oh well. No, yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. So at least it's got some interesting help window. I guess because it's part of its predefined things, so it's not going to find that. But at least it's going to help me see if there's anything else wrong. At least by looking at the at those to see if they're purple or not. It should show an error, but it wasn't showing one, which is weird. But update web stat window. That's should be right. Yeah, I think it's right. It's not showing it as that's purple. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work either. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but it's just no. I guess you can't do a proper JavaScript IDE for whatever reason. We'll disable. So it should, in turn, save this down here. Well, maybe not. I think we copied it over there, so. Look at 420. Yeah, no, it didn't. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll stick with Sublime Text. Maybe I'll try and look for some plugins when I get back home tonight to do all that stuff. There's probably is some somewhere. Just need to find them. Alright, so grab some of those. Alright, select. Okay, we got our information over here. Windows do come out of them. Okay, alright, we'll do that. Okay, level up. Let's see. Okay, cool. We only have one click now on these. Good. Now, refine. Is synth to is undefined. Oh no, we can't read property is synth of to undefined. So that's on the refine window. Line 1926, draw action item. So 1926. Well, that's interesting. Should be 24, not 26. 26 is this. So, WEP is synthed. Really? So this is on action pane? No, this is on, wait, this is on action pane. So we clicked on OK, then we came back to it. When we come back to it, it's saying that it's saying the weapon isn't set. Okay. Then let's see how we're setting it at that point. From refine. So we just refined it. Refine OK. So, oh, okay, yeah. List wep list window. Done. Get selected weapon. Okay. Show activate refresh. I'd missed that one. I think that function on the ref window is passing back the actual weapon instead of the ID. I don't think I fixed that one. But technically we won't need that because we're just going to pull it from the selected weapon list because that's always going to be the weapon that we had selected. Unless we remove something through. So if we remove something through, no, the ID should still be the same because we're looking at the weapon ID of that weapon and then getting the index from that. The index of the weapon in the weapons game party weapons list from that, so that should be fine. Just part of the reason why I did it that way is because I was going through the code and thinking, because after I stopped the stream last night, I did some more testing, and it seemed randomly like if you went back and forth between weapons to level them up and refine them, when he went to synthesize, it would pull the wrong weapon out and remove it. And so I was thinking maybe it's because we're doing all this passing around of values from window to window where we're just passing the weapon back and forth in some place that weapon is getting the wrong weapon somehow. And so that's where I decided, well, let's just pull everything from one place from the game weapons list because that's going to be the main source, the correct source, and we'll just pass through IDs from wherever. And then I decided, okay, let's simplify that further. Only pull the ID from one place where we selected at for the get selected weapon for weapon list. That way we know we always have the right weapon. Darkness, level up, okay. And the gold window, we need to clear the contents on the gold window. Yeah. On refresh. We need to do that with all the windows, I think. I think I was seeing it stack up on other things as well. Alright, so we've refined it, and the gold window's gone. Awesome. And this is gone now. Yeah, that was the problem. We were creating all these windows, and they were losing the handler was losing the reference to them, and we were getting stuck and orphaned and being stuck open. Okay, so, next, let's select that one. Actually, I think this one is fine. I think it's just the gold window that's not getting updated correctly. Because this, we're creating a list, or we're creating these, every time we're creating these values. Well, it's probably some function of how we're creating them. On this side, we're just like throwing values into there, so it's going to have like what you're seeing is like, every time we open one of these windows, it sticks another one of these on top of the other one, so you can kind of see it. See them all down there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test the synthesize and make sure it's removing the correct stuff. Okay. So go back to select this one, synthesize, and BWID is not defined because we screwed up somewhere. So we clicked synthesize and it said BWID is not defined. So that's on the donor weapon list. Set base weapon. Oh. No, BWID. So it's saying that BWID is not defined, so that means we're not passing through a valid WID, which means, okay, or no wait, we're not using this. That's what it is. That is what it is. We went too far up. Donor weapon. Here we go. Donor weapon list over. This here. Oh, and I didn't also. Okay. Now, though, I do have a question on this. So when we were initially pulling the WID, so let's see, select on index, set selected weapon, this dot index. So we have set selected weapon, we're setting the index of the weapon to there. Now, so if we change, so if the index changes and we are only showing, okay, but for the donor list, we're building the list differently. So we're building it based on this wep list, and we're splicing out the weapons we don't want. We have this wep list, we're setting that to the wep ID list. And then we are looking for the ID in the wep ID list using the index. Okay, that one works. So this one is correct. Up here, though, if we remove an index, or remove a weapon, so let's say we remove 2, so we have, we're going to do it the same way here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When we're building the comm list, we need to also do this wep list stuff. So I'm just going to basically take this code and we're just going to throw it up here. Should be just plug and play. We will need to create, well, we'll need to fix a few things. First of all, this will be called weapon, base weapon. And actually, we don't even need this at all because we want every weapon. So actually, since we're already doing, why are we doing this up here? We're doing this, well, because we want to, okay, we wanted to have the list filled for the splice. We're not doing splice anymore, so we could just add them down here as we're going along. So we don't need this. Pull this stuff over. Don't need that for loop anymore. Okay, so we need to create a wep ID list up here. Set it to default value. Then when we are doing the set weapon ID on the select, we need to do it on this dot underscore wep ID list. So that we're actually getting the proper ID for that weapon from the game party weapons object that way, when we do get up here, we're going to change that get function as well to do what we're doing with the remove, but just to do it the opposite direction. Instead of removing, we're going to return it. So on get weapon, turn. And really, we should probably do it on this as well. So weapon index 1, pass it through the index. So we'll call it ID instead of index. So as long as I1 is less than weapons.length, the weapons equals weapon ID. I'll call it weapon ID. Then weapon index equals I1, and then return this to underscore weapons I1. So now we're getting the right weapon. So wep and the. So actually, if we're passing through the wep, we already know what the wep ID is because it's going to be in there. So weapon index weapons dot equals wep dot underscore ID. Then weapon index is I1, and then if weapon index is not -1, so if it was found. True, we should add that here too. Well, should we? If it's well, yeah, if it's -1 still, then we're not. It's not. It's going to return. So if wep index does not equal -1, return. Else we'll like throw an error or something. So this dot underscore weapons wep index equals wep. Okay. Let's just do a lowercase d so that we're matching the format on the other one. Alright. So we do have a malformed thing here somewhere. Unexpected token at 721. 721. Oh. It's on the wrong side. Alright, let's see what this does, and then that'll be the stream for now. That's right, I never had a cancel option before on that. Alright, the reason this is one click now is because we're not deselecting. Which is actually good. So then we don't have to double click, we just single click. Makes that so much easier. Alright, level up. So I'm going to exit and come back in this time. Alright. Nah, set donor weapon still not defined. Alright. Well, cannot read property set donor weapon undefined. Again, where is that called from? 814 or 841. A little bit further down, 841. 841. Let's see. Status window, set donor weapon. So status window. Oh, because it's not called that, it's called stat window or something. Oh no, it's status window. So we're passing through stat window. But it's undefined. This to underscore status window. Or are we passing it through? No, we're not. Or yes, we are. No, we're not. Maybe so. So create donor. No, we're not. Okay, that's why. It's gonna be nice if underscore web stat. Be nice. There's some sort of thing saying, "Hey, you're not passing through enough parameters." But in JavaScript, you can pass through not enough parameters. You just can't pass through not too many. Which, I mean, it's mass backwards, basically. That's why I consider JavaScript really to be a scripting language rather than a programming language, because, well, JavaScript, well, it has script in its name, for one, but also because it doesn't have that kind of strict checking. But anyway, so that's going to be it for now. We will do some more streaming later tonight. Since it's a Friday, it'll be a pretty long stream. So what the goals are gonna be to first make sure the functionality we already coded still works. Then, once we've verified it still works, see if there's any other issues hanging around that we need to fix. Then we can move on to doing the durability system, which is going to be quite interesting. We'll need to figure out where attacks happen at and how to apply a decrease in the durability of a weapon. Obviously, it's going to have to be an actual, well, yeah. I mean, I was thinking about maybe we do it as like a float, so we're moving a little bit off at a time, but at the same time, it's a single. It's an integer. We could remove off. We could use a percentage to take off. Like remove 2% of the durability every attack, but we'll figure all that out later. So thanks for watching so far, and I will see you later.